Hey, welcome back. Are you and your child depressed about maybe missing out on some things like the prom, sports, performances? Well, we're going to be talking about your child and depression, and we're all feeling a bit of that with the coronavirus. Dr. Martha Durham is here, and you're going to set us straight on those kids at home, and they're depressed, aren't they?
I'm going to try. This is really unique because there are a whole generation of kids may miss their prom, may miss high school graduation, college graduation, sweet 16s, all this sort of stuff.
And keyword
they
may.
They may, and I want to emphasize that word.
Sure.
And so the way you need to talk to your kids about it is just in a really plain way. When things get canceled, and most of the things have been canceled, tell them immediately, hey, we just heard we're not going to be doing this, and then let them talk and show their emotions. What you don't want to do is shame them and say things like, well, there are lots of people who can't do lots of things, or, these kids can't ever get to do this.
Don't make it a pity party when they're not really feeling pitiful.
Well, what you don't want to do is tell them they can't have their emotions. This is a big deal for them, and they have limited life experience. You and I have lived through a lot, and we can say, okay, we're going to get through this. It's going to be tough, but they have a limited life experience.
I know, and I've been to the prom.
Yes.
And so have you.
Yes, indeed, and all of those milestones.
Right.
So one of the things I'm hopeful about is that folks will consider different ways of celebrating and marking those things. Right. You hear about people getting married on FaceTime, and so that everybody who was going to be there can still be there. They're just not in person. I hope that high schools and colleges will consider postponing rather than canceling, but if they don't, I think families should still mark those special occasions.
Like graduation especially.
Absolutely.
You're a senior, and you're not going to get to walk across the carpet or
It's a huge deal for so many people. Yeah.
Well, yeah, again, I like the word postpone because, this could, we could say goodbye to this in 3 or 4 weeks.
We could.
And I believe in being optimistic.
Yes.
We got on the phone and FaceTime the grandgirls yesterday. I mean, what would we do without social media? We'd be dead in the water.
It'd be a lot tougher. You'd be talking on the phone without the benefit of the visual, and I think the visual matters and it's great. But if we don't have that, then you can just call. I mean, I think we need to really look at ways to still mark significant occasions. And also, anything you can do to deal with depression and anxiety right now, it's the same. Focus on positive things. Turn off the news and social media as much as possible. There's people are starting to do the hate thing again politically, and I'm just unfollowing left and right. I'm like, we can't do this right now, y'all.
But that's all that's on the news. I mean, occasionally, on a Friday, CBS will end the news with that great guy that tells a human interest story.
Yes.
So you have something to look forward to.
I think we need more of that. And this show, I'm glad y'all are still running and bringing something into someone's home that isn't negative. But you have to get the news, but then limit it. Pick trusted sources. 1 in the morning, 1 at night, maybe. Do things. I did a 1,000-piece puzzle this weekend. It was a bunch of fun. It's very addictive.
How many pieces do you have left?
We finished it.
You're kidding.
I know, and I'm real selfish. I finished it.
Don't lie. Martha, don't lie. This is big time TV, and this is broadcast all over the world.
I'm not lying. I told people they could not put the last 10 pieces in. It was all mine.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, again, distractions like music, we can find things. Most people have hobbies, or again, you've got movies that now you can watch at home.
Yes.
And don't have to sit in a multiplex at the mall.
They're actually releasing those movies. I think what's really cool about this time is we are really changing the way America operates, and that's awesome. I mean, we're finding all these ways to still do things and still have fun with our families and our friends, so it's terrific.
We will learn from this, and we'll do things differently the rest of our lives.
We will, and we'll get some medical things under control, which we really need.
Yeah, we appreciate you coming.
Thank you.
Durham Psychology, Dr. Martha Durham, there she is, the expert, and the expert on working out and doing it right. Miss Megan's standing by over there. Again, this is Work It Monday. Move It Monday, that is, and we're going to look, what's he doing with Lysol? Megan's next guest is coming up. We'll talk to him.